Danganronpa.
And I am here. Hey. It's been a day. I didn't stream yesterday like I wanted to, even though I got off work early. Long story short, I had stuff to do and people to be around for, so I had to, I kind of couldn't get around to it. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm just doing my thing now. Tonight, we're gonna finish Danganronpa 2 story. Hey, Atman. Yes, the Ultimate Cluck is here once again. Today we're gonna finish the story and hopefully do all the bonus modes. I don't think I'm gonna do Island Life or whatever it's called afterwards. It's just whatever. I think that's just to get everyone's maxed out things. So anyway, we're in Chapter 6, and the world's glitching out hardcore. Not only that, but we're in Hope's Peak Academy now, somehow. How far am I? I am about... I'd say about halfway through this chapter. I'm not sure yet. I think there's another trial coming up. I can't actually see the map because the areas keep glitching. But all that matters is that I'm back at Hope's Peak Academy, or some facsimile of it. Like, clearly this doesn't look right over here. That's not good. We're learning all about the situation between the real world and, everything else. This feels different from a classroom. Maybe... It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has that kind of stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already.
Huh? Are you serious?
Nice. Oh, I spent all my money, too. I spent all my coins between the last stream and now. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. Guess I should read it. Yes, we already finished the trial with Chiaki. We already know about, her being the traitor. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Inoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we don't do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. List of subjects. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in just large letters. Why is Hiyoko separate from them? Just below that are names I've seen before. Teruteru, Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, Nagito, Gundam. They don't have Byakuya's name here, they just have Ultimate Imposter. Hajime, Chiaki, Kazuichi, Akane, Sanya, Peko, Ibuki, Mikan, Mahiru. And then Hiyoko's over here with like a big newspaper article. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall, and that's Izumu Kamakura, right? Look, I've seen it before, but the name etched into the play card says Hope's Peak Academy founder Uzuru Kamukura. Founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and his name, Izuru Kamukura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Academy's founder. So he's supposedly the one who created the uprising? I'm almost level 69. Yeah, Hope's Peak Academy invested all their resources to create Uzuru Kamakura, the ultimate hope. But they're saying here that Kamakura is the founder. That's interesting. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Sayaniji is written here. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayaniji. Sayanji. It's not Sayaniji. That there's no I after the end. This can't be the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew, she was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I could see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Mature? Manure? Mature? Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayanji right here. Oh, then Hiyoko has a sister, an older sister with the same first and last name. Sorry, 1 second. Did I post this on the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, why is Hiyoko here? Or why is there a picture of an older person? An older sister with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
It's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayanji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white!
Okay. Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair. Yeah.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? This is the truth, and the Hiyoko in this newspaper. Is she really the same person? Why is her arm? What's up with her hand? What's that bump? Where's Monami? Monami got executed with Chiaki because they were both from the Future Foundation. The thing Chiaki wrote in her the notebook Monami had was actually Chiaki's because they were in cahoots the whole time. But it's pretty clear that Future Foundation is not the enemy here. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Yeah, oh no, anyway. Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? To be fair, before Monami gets executed, she says something very profound that fucking made me had to mute myself for a few minutes. It's impossible! Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on that blackboard under that list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
Better not have anything to do with time travel. No, I think I have an idea of what it could be. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? So, I mean, it's very clear that we're in some sort of simulation right now, just because of all the glitching and shit happening. If they took away our memories, then what happened was they probably took away Hiyoko's memory of her growth spurt, and because they have her memories of her being just joining Hope's Peak, that's why she was portrayed as little in it. Even though in real life, she'd probably had her growth spurt during the time at Hope's Peak, which is why there's that photo of her taller. So even though she looked smaller in the simulation, that was actually just her forgetting that she had her growth spurt, or some shit like that. It's gonna be something weird. Hey Ayla. Flowers on top of the desk. They look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired?
Are we screwed?
The list of subjects seems really dangerous.
Hey!
Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's an experiment. Really excited for this? Oh, me too. I've got so many thoughts running through my head about what could be happening. I'm just like, I'm not sure. There's so many little things here that could be different. Damn it, not again. It's always different from last time. Guess what that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised. I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it's just going to waste my energy. It's weird that Hajime doesn't seem to notice all the shit that's happening in front of his face. Yes, I might end the game at level 69. Where am I going? Okay, so... Oh, it's a circular door, okay. The glitches cannot be contained. Okay. Yeah, that's normal. Oh, I love this. I love how this looks. Hopeful Peak. It's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think about a room. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. This reminds me of that game that's on Steam. I'm on observation duty, where you have to like look for anomalies in rooms. It's kind of like one of those like timed horror survival games where you have to like spot the difference and like point it out. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? A lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Isn't this the room where Sakura dies? This hologram again. What's this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, I almost read that as diapered for some reason, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some were wounded, so it's certain that they've survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we decided to trust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there's still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Hope, despair. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. That means they should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we being forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's possible that the Future Foundation... It's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up. Actually, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking that this is all fake and that Monokuma here is fake too. And that this was all just to simulate what was happening. But I guess that wouldn't make any sense. Why erase our memories and make us go through this again then? My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about me? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Did they give a meaning to the title World Ender yet? I mean, they just implied that they're the people who ended the world, and that they were the Future Foundation, which I don't think that's true, maybe? Oh, I looked at the magazines already. It's a nice firm-looking leather sofa. Looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma's responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside this file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. Dun dun dun, yeah, the Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but hey, there's Othello on the table. Let's play that instead. There's something about these words. True hope, huh? Actually, I haven't done a Clubhouse Games 51 stream yet, even though that game's been out for almost 2 years. The reason I didn't stream it was because it came out the same time I streamed Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I didn't want to hook up the Switch to the capture card after I already had the PS4 on it. Really? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so... What is this place? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Cluck, cluck. Okay, we're on the second floor now. You okay there, Akane?
It smells...
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Connie's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... they're both!
Yo!
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Okay, you are aware that you're, like, glitching out here, right? Even the music's 8-bit. I like how they fully modeled, like, they fully mapped out the floors, even though you can't actually, like, walk on any of them. Or you can't fully visit all of them, rather. That's what I meant. Library. There was a hidden passageway here, if I recall. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here, too. I should hurry up and find it. That seems to be it. This hologram again. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check my pet real quick. Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Oh, shit. So, I'm guessing this is after the first game. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Are you kidding me? Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to this world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Okay, so Makoto, Byakuya, and the rest apparently joined the Future Foundation and are protecting the remnants of despair. I hope that doesn't mean us. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? And why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto. Was there really nothing else here? I guess not. And... wait for it. Nice. Nice. I probably won't end on that level, though, if there's another trial. Yeah, which seems very likely, because I'm getting truth bullets. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but, this looks like the laundry room. No use worrying about it, but I was in school, and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. That's the last one.
No.
No. Oh, right. I spent all my coins. I should look at my presents. Cinnamon tea. Black tea infused with cinnamon sticks. It's said to be effective for warming your body and maintaining proper digestion. Prepackaged orzoto, a dish made from boiled pearl barley. It is very nutritious and high in fiber. It also tastes good with beef tongue. Silver ring. A ring made from the purest silver with a natural pink tourmaline set into it. If you need to get a present for someone and have no ideas, get them this. Hope's Peak ring. A school blazoned with Hope's Peak Academy school crest. It stands as a proof of friendship between those who spent their youth together. Cloth wrap backpack. A cloth wrap with a very fashionable design. Perfect for giving presents to modern girls and elders. Nothing you wrap will be sent forward or backward in time. Ubiquitous Handbook. Perfectly designed, useful handbook for documenting various events that occur throughout the day. Comes with a pen that can be easily stored inside. Infrared thermometer. That's not what I thought looking at that thing when I got it from the Mono machine. By detecting the infrared radiation released from your body, this thermometer can measure your body temperature without making direct contact with your skin. Mr. Stapler. A stapler used in the medical field. As long as you set the appropriate needle, you could staple a wound closed as easy as assembling a manga. Small Degenerator Reactor. A powerful organization used nuclear fusion to repeatedly generate gravity and create miniature black holes for the purpose of researching alternative sources of energy. Kokeshi Dynamo. Flip the switch on the bottom and set the doll shaking. Apparently it's a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the Moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. Desperation, a collection of famous songs by Tatsuro Furuta, a folk singer-songwriter who ushered in a new era of folk music. Collapsible Fishing Rod, a fishing rod designed so you can enjoy fishing anytime, anywhere. It becomes the size of a ballpoint pen when you collapse it, allowing you to carry it with you freely. That seems a little too small. Absolute Tuning Fork, an enormous tuning fork. In the hands of a tuning master, it has the power to destroy everything with its resonance. In a pinch, you can also hang your laundry from it. Dip pen, a pen used for drawing lines by absorbing ink into the nib. Depending on your technique, you can create vivid lines with it. Pen of choice for manga artists and illustrators. Perfect gifts for dead people, yeah. Iguana Daughter, an iguana? Tell your mommer. An iguana native to Jabberwock Island. According to local legend, this creature was originally a young maiden who was changed into this form through magic. I have 2 of them, though. Yeah, actually, right now the Mono Yushin has less than a 10% chance of giving me a new one. And everything from here on down is event stuff, so it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items that I'm missing. Tablet PC. Oh, is that the magazine that Junko's in? Yeah, that's her. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power's on, too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Neo World Program? This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World... Those 3 Ultimates are in the anime. Oh, interesting. I thought they were going to be characters I had to meet, like now. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Ugh. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic use purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Chihiro was the Ultimate Programmer from the first game. Chihiro. I don't think it was Chihiro. Yeah, Chihiro created alter ego. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflict of trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is... despair. Ah! I screamed loudly. Well, I wasn't that loud, as if I was confirming the sound with my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am... starting to accept it. This... There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too?
Hiya!
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, did you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Throbbing, excuse me. Look forward to it! Monokuma the tier. The ter. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... oh, this hurts to look at. Monokuma's gone meta, yeah.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believed is real. The nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my,
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Monochrome. Big object. There's supposed to be a window here, right? Is my memory wrong or something? Maybe there never were any windows and this is actually right. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Door? Wait. I should look around a little more. Okay. Wonder if they would have adapted this if 2 got an anime series. I don't know, it probably hurt my eyes. This is so messed up. All the things I'm seeing. What's real? What should I believe in? Even if I know what time it is right now, what good would that do me? Damn it, the surveillance camera's so messed up. Everything is messed up. Or is it? Is this floating? So I don't have to watch the anime adaptation of 1, right? Like, that's just a straight adaptation. 3 is the only one that's kind of, like, unique and needed to kind of tie it all together. Is this floating? Probably wouldn't happen since there's too much character development that it wouldn't fit in an anime. Yeah, you could skip the first anime. Okay. That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... It's not very good. Oh. I mean, I've heard people say 3 isn't that great either, honestly. Oh shit, it is Chihiro. Oh, that's gonna hurt my ears. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program. I am the master behind the Neo World program. DR1 is an example of such. If you play the game before, the anime will feel rushed. I mean, I guess 3 is kind of better because it's less of a recap and more of its own thing. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the only one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating feeling with my feet are hovering above the floor. I mean, they might be. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. Has omitted the data collection procedure? What? Also, I have a question. Did Alter Ego show up again after it showed up at the, like, in the middle of the because I know Monokuma destroys the computer with Alter Ego on it, but then it shows up later during that same during the one execution that doesn't actually work. And I'm wondering, like, did they retrieve Alter? I guess, you know, I guess it really doesn't matter. They could have just gone back in and got them. Only the data... Yeah, that's not mentioned. Ah, okay. Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island city escape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For instance, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you, too. Alter Ego was destroyed, but their program lasted long enough to save Makoto. But I guess it's implied that it wasn't, you know, it was never really destroyed. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge this as the truth. It would make so much more sense if this was a fictional world. It is! Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, while it's still in the experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I could think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem to be the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. Okay, so obviously she's talking about, they're talking about Chiaki and Monami. No, sorry, Usami. Monami is not a teacher form. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, has become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence. Waging an attack against one another. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility, and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only one who can enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers have been added to the truth. Oh wow, I wonder who that could be. The NWP. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer, such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Okay, even if you're just a god in a machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, and the death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... Chihiro Fujisaki. Ah. Ah, my neck. Ah, my neck. Accelerates crosses with the joint ownership of the world in the situation or the context and invites your death. Hey. Death. Oh, no, stop. Seizure procedure. Holy shit. That's a familiar silhouette. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Why do you sound like this other guy I knew? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What do you want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. 11037? That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished collecting all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Really? I'm pretty sure that person who left that number was trying to kill you. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I'm entrusted it to your yeah, it's the name of the first killer upside down. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they're going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario when an observer who is... In a worst-case scenario when an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the Forced Shutdown Sequence. Forced Shutdown Sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they wouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the Forced Shutdown Sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Nashi Baba death. Oh, come back, Makoto.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not just notice what happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent that virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? Mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything is a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037 has been added to the truth bullets. Shutdown sequence. Bing bong ding dong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It looks different there. He's got like different proportions in that image.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
Jesus!
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Who thought that effect would be a good idea? See you soon! Red door, huh? Just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I just need to focus on that. Yeah, notice the art from the first game. It's just interesting. He's got much different proportions. The when he's standing in the first game, he's got the same ones. Means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in there? If I do that, will this all be finished? Morning, Jem. How you doing? I can't even turn the oh, I can. Like, slightly. Shit. Well, I reached level 70. Clash Trial. Ground 1. What? Huh? This place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? Oh, wait. We've been here before, right? Yeah, there should be the place that leads... That the door for the ancient... Yeah, this should be the place that the door of the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey.
It seems pretty strange that we've been in the other building up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very... Had a roller coaster of feelings this past week. 2020 is shaping up to be an odd year. Yeah. This first month has been very, very, very weird. Mostly downer for me, honestly. It's probably the best thing I got going on right now. So you finally arrived. Congratulations! You guys are the first one to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You could give it a fancy name like a graduation exam site, but it's no different from the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool.
From before! This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey!
Who cares? This graduation exam means we could finally go home, right?
Of course!
If that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words...
Which means everyone who's died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then...
The result is based on our majority vote. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. We'll never give up hope, don't give up to despair. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result's pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move along now. Can we press this?
No.
You can't do that just yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? You'll be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final sage, your teacher, you know? What does that mean? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
You don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because it's how it has to be. Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterwards, you cast your majority votes, and from there we can move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go do something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time, then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know.
So annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that it's important to anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
Dare you treat him like a toy? I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. Uh-oh. Hello world, hello world, hello world, hello world. Okay, so we are doing another one of these. I can equip this now. Algorithm. Any more skills left? Alright, so... if we're doing this, I might have a snack.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
Question only Hajime would know, because he's probably the only one with the stuff. I just realized something. Is that the... that looks like the Future Foundation logo on his tie. I'm very curious. This world's true identity. If I answer this, it'll be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I could leave it unanswered. Oh, already? We're doing this? Okay. Oh god, look at this. Michael, you are a snack. No, don't say that about me, please. Nope! Easy shit.
Got it! This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Any resemblance to any actual Jabberwocks is entirely unintentional and coincidental.
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Also, sorry, I'm counting how many of these sticks I have, because I don't know if I ate 3 or 4 of them already. And I only get 20, and they're not cheap, so...
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
I only have 16 left. I think I'll wait. I thought I had only eaten 3 so far, but I ate 4 of them already. I kind of try to space them out so I get 1 box every 2 months.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Yes.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
This is all game. Are we in the Matrix? Yeah, pretty much. That is almost exactly what this is. You pretty much figured it out immediately, Jem. Congratulations.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight.
Airplane?
But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make?
Hell yeah, big brain.
You better not say we're fictional characters.
I love how meta this is, because it's like yes and no.
The Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain, which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
It gets better? Oh man, I can't wait.
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game as a copy of the user's real
Or
body.
worse? That's not good. I was expecting something interesting.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removing from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right?
I see.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
You mean we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy?
But they're also the real them. It's really
Don't
weird.
talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we could do? It's interesting because the end of the last game doesn't really go into too much detail about this.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Huh. This is a virtual world. We're avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but...
Is there any evidence that this is really
we
a
kind of
game
missed that
world?
open interpretation the first game standalone was. Yeah, it's definitely it's something along the line, like a lot of series are like that. Like I feel like the first to make a direct parallel here, I believe the first Matrix movie is kind of left kind of open-ended without the guarantee that there'd be a sequel to it. Okay.
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar is made of memories, but your actual bodies in the... Though you have no memories of your real bodies actually live...
What game world?
Okay, I had to do that.
What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
Evidence.
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
I guess it's just hope cultivation program.
Your avatar's made of memories from before
Wait,
you
no.
entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
I think I know. I think I got it.
Is there any evidence that this... You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before, but your actual body's in the real world, though you have no memories of your time living your school. Your real
Bodies actually live that life.
There we go.
That must be it. Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
I was right. That's why the picture of Hiyoko was left there.
There was a picture of Hiyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hiyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school.
Do you notice Monokuma's left eye is the school's logo? Yeah, I noticed that. That's kind of like the running... That's like the logo of the series.
But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hiyoko?
It appears Hiyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for Hiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
God damn it. Jem, every time I played this game, there was mention of a traitor, and they would constantly say the phrase "traitor among us," and I'd just be like, "Fuck, stop." This game came out in 2012, by the way, long before Among Us.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No wonder the anime's bad. No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we'd aged or not by looking at each other. And wouldn't he have noticed a difference? He? Well, I mean, there's only three he's here. It's either Monokuma, Fuyuhiko, or Kazuichi. Or myself?
You're the only one!
Wow, I nailed that. Oh, Peko, right.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the future foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives.
If it's 3 years, that would be exactly enough to graduate, because Japanese high school is only 3 years.
If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
Yeah, but like, you're gonna remember all this when you go back to the real world, I think.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
No.
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood.
Ugh.
That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, His blood was
Get
not
what he
being
said about wrong
drained.
analogy. Whoa. Well, interesting that they just show the back of the characters now.
He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death.
Ugh.
However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Why?
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
I'm a genius.
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here.
Yeah, European fairy tales are so grim, damn. God damn. Death by water drip.
So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Hell yeah. Great memories of the Titty Typhoon. I like how
See, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program.
I like how they highlight the library and the pharmacy when we, like, never spent any time in either of those places. We visited both of them once.
It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end... Oh man, they really had to call everything out, huh? They couldn't load that trial ground without having the rest of the island be called. It was all just a creation. That's a cool shot. That's the truth. It is a cool shot. The truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
I bet here's gonna be the depressing part, right?
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
So you are saying everyone is still alive?
Not Chiaki and Monami. They are totally dead because they were all virtual.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
But how did their bodies in the virtual world know to stop working?
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death. That's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
I feel like that's not true because we've already seen glitches where they're clearly still able to think and react to stuff around them.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
Why would he want to kill them, though? Because Monokuma is a sadistic bastard.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Is Monokuma a virus? Yes, in this case he absolutely is. In the first game, not so much.
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then we were taken out.
People getting wiped out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? No. Is that it? Is that really it?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here.
Speaking half-truths,
So
yeah,
the
pretty
Future
much.
Foundation's doing right?
He's lying by
The
omission.
enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing.
That was wrong.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing. There's no way they're good guys.
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil.
No. Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing. There's no way they're good guys.
Then the Future Foundation is...
Do I have any mention of something regarding viruses? Is this what they mean by metaverse? Yes, exactly. Mark Zuckerberg's gonna personally kill you in your
truly
virtual
an
sleep.
organization of evil.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
He's killing
The
this
ones who
wife.
trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a group
That would make it.
killing game.
Nope, that's not it.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation,
Alright,
right?
it's gotta be Remnants of Despair, because they're the ones who make the killing game.
It's all the Future
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean,
A group that would
make a killing game.
I wasn't right either? Shit!
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
But I tried Hope Cultivation.
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a
group that would make it.
Oh, there we go. It was Neo
No,
World
that's
Program.
wrong.
I thought it would be Hope Cultivation, since that's the point of the Neo World Program.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
then why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
We are fucking under attack. And it's an image of that meme, but it's Fuyuhiko.
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monomi or Usami's role that she had in this world was magical girl, teacher chaperone, Monokuma's spare. She was the observer.
See! She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Something nice fucking tits. I don't know.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
15 of you? That sounded a little weird.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
We've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
Nipple clamps, please, yes.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer. That's to be referring to that person. Byakuya Togami.
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
I feel like that's a very... I feel like he's speaking directly to the player right there.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Like, don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
I think I know. I think I could figure out who he's going to reveal himself to be, but I'm not entirely sure. Actually, no. Oh, I don't know. Gundam will forever be in your heart. Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Oh. It's him!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy.
Just ignore the fact that my name resembles another character from this game and my voice sounds like his but higher pitched.
And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
I just noticed he has the opposite hair antenna that Hajime has. Yeah, he got drip. That's how he always dressed, though. It's funny because it's so weird because, like, in both games, it's implied the characters just sleep in their clothes and, like, never well, there's a laundry room in the first game, but this game there wasn't anything of the sort. So.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? hurry up and get us out of here.
Oh, it's exactly what I thought it would be, isn't
The
it?
Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program.
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Our true identities?
Oh, that's why Monokuma was saying to us, because, fuck.
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
No!
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put together and think. Ah, yes, let us surf to the true answer here. But why would Monokuma... Okay. If that's what our identity is, then why would Monokuma be against us? Like... Couldn't he have just restored our memories and we would have been like, oh, okay, we're all the bad guy. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others Makoto and the others Monokuma. Nope, it was us, okay. Ah! Joy-Con drift. No, I'm not using the Joy-Con, don't worry. Also, my Joy-Con, I could fix Joy-Con drift. I clean my Joy-Cons out often. Like I said, it gets better or worse. Oh no. Oh, not this shit again. Those are the worst. Who are the remnants of despair? Makoto and the others. Hajime and the others. Fuck. Oops. Really? All the way back here? Come on. Question 3. Why were Hajime and the others put in the Neo World program to recover from despair?
It's all coming together.
We were the bad guys the whole time!
Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
we're all Ultimate Despair?
Oh man. That's pretty good when you consider like the whole thing with Ultimate Despair and Ultimate Hope in the first game.
Don't be stupid.
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
But it wasn't them necessarily. It wasn't. They weren't the ones who instigated it. Junko was the one who instigated it.
Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
That Neil deGrasse Tyson over there kind of looks like him.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
Fuyuhiko, you're a Yakuza. Come on.
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be another Hangman's Gambit. Fuck. He tried to kill us all. Kill us all! Wow, that's literally what it's going to be, isn't it? Fuck. So that's what he meant by ultimate hope. Fuck. I have no idea what you're trying to do in these. I'm picking up letters, fusing them into other letters of the same type, and then activating them into the board down below.
Got it!
So that's why he wanted Chiaki to get off scot-free.
To kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Okay, but why is his name similar to yours, and why was he part of the ultimate despair if he hated despair so much?
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
Sakura Ogami.
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Okay, but if that's the case, why did Monokuma make them play the killing game here? Like, if Monokuma is a virus in this game, couldn't you have just made it so that, like, I don't know, we remember who we were or some shit?
He's right.
Maybe not.
There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
It still gets better or worse? Oh, God. Oh, ugh. Okay. What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito.
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that we have to use this now.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family.
Yeah, he's straight up
You
giving
even
us tough
destroyed
love.
your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt, hope. How much despair is within you guys?
And Makoto, you are pretty much trying to tell them their whole lives are a lie. And ultimate despair? That's not possible. I need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll be able to...
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Gotta consent, yeah. Oh yeah, there weren't any arguments there. Nagito's arm seems unusual somehow, yep. Oh no.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own...
That must be it.
Oh, that looks exactly the same.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was...
But if we all did that, then that means that it's not just Nagito's arm.
Cut off his own arm. And transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
Why is there an extra space there?
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I love how Makoto just shows up and immediately reclaims his title as the main character.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's the problem, Max, since they have to retain the details.
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick.
That kind of detail.
It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
That doesn't work. You can't, once your eye stalk is severed, you really can't repair that.
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Fucking no!
Just stop!
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. You just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
This is fucked up. Oh my god.
You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
Yeah, I know. It seems like that might be Fuyuhiko, because his eyeball got slashed out during this game. See, but I'm like, he said destroy our bodies. Does that mean everyone has some part of Junko in them, or what? What's going on?
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
I mean, if we never came in contact with Junko... You do remember how Junko died. She went through every torture in the game. She was put through everything, and eventually she was crushed. So yeah, obviously it's not perfect, but... whatever.
So, you're saying this was like a test?
Japanese version, the having children part was actually implying Mikan took the womb to put in herself. Are you so is Mikan talking about Junko when she was talking about the person that she loved?
I guess I can say that the test was a success.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here.
The problem is I feel like the trials had nothing to do... Whatever. Oh, I guess it filled them with hope. Are there multiple endings? I don't think so.
That's why. All you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. I guess Makoto really wouldn't give a shit if some of these people got killed, just because it's like, oh, well, they're mass murderers. What do we care? That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that?
Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
I'm guessing if we stay, he's gonna entice us by bringing everyone else back, since they're technically still existing.
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we could finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the debts we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. Aren't they deleted? Well, here's the thing. At the beginning of this chapter, you saw visions of all of them. Like, some part of them still exists in the game. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? And everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out, or... I feel like this might be a good place for me to save.
I see! Right. We have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange? You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Why do I have a feeling that's not actually Makoto?
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
It is a Makoto. It can't be. Because Makoto kept mentioning something about another option.
I knew it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
What was that noise again? That, like, rub noise. Email to Makoto Naegi.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
You did, though.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, he's not the real Makoto, because the real Makoto had the other option in his pocket. We're still waiting for him.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you. In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
This is a test. It's gotta be, because why would Monokuma leave that clue there and then push us to graduate? And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. To me, those words seemed much more real. If so, this person in front of us...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie!
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Damn it, he's trying to interfere, then... To prove whether Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. Panic talk action. That's a lot of panicking.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible! Proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Ah! Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time!
This is the worst. This is absolutely the worst.
What do you want? Punishment is you. You're getting all riled up. What are you even talking about? Enough already. You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
This is the end! Makoto Naegi, that's who you really are. Then tell me this, why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
I would not have worded it like that. I would have been like, what is the significance of the password to the Nezumi Castle?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out? Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
Boof.
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then, that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just
Damn.
kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
But Monami isn't here to enforce that rule anymore.
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game?
I mean, you can name a bunch of them. Also, Monokuma, have you heard of this game I'm playing alongside this, called Changed? I think you might like that. That might be a game you might be interested in. Check. You know what? Never mind. Let's just move on.
You know what game I'm talking about? Final...
Fight.
Don't say it!
That's the one with Hager, right?
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
If it's just him, but if it's buff him. In Japanese version, they reference Dragon Quest instead. I am not even remotely surprised at that. What? I have a bad feeling about this. The inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. Really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm gonna die!
If he ends up like just shitting himself. Or is this gonna be actually played straight? It's played straight, and it's a giant Junko, isn't it? Fuck! I mean, that makes sense since Junko is Monokuma. God damn it. The virus is just Junko's personality implanted into the phone, right? It's really silly, but I do like this. Yes, I like this a lot. Those DS level pixel texturing right there. Reminds me of the final boss. That's a game I want to stream at some point.
What's going on?
I would love to stream Phantasy Star Zero on the DS. That would be a fun game to stream. Actually, my next DS stream is coming up in February. Lunar Nights 15th anniversary. I believe it's Sunday, February 15th? No, that's after Valentine's Day. Strange, but you'll allow it. I believe it's either the 13th or the 20th. So one of those 2 Sundays I'm going to be streaming Lunar Nights. So I'll probably run alongside Pokemon Legends, assuming I'm still playing that a month from now.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay.
That made me think of that Markiplier green screen. Like, I like this. I love this.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl.
That doesn't sound like...
But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge!
I'm just used to her, I'm used to her voice from the end of the first game, where she's speaking very monotone and, like, bored sounding.
Mm-hmm. But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game. Kniferella.
Said it anyway.
God.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
That's what she said. Don't tell me that, Akane took Junko's boobs.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I'd get fucking crushed!
Okay.
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either, you won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Akane was the one who starved herself. Oh, that must be why she's always hungry. Because her body is starving in the real world. And that's why she can fucking eat so much. Oh my god. That's incredible. I would not have put that together.
So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored.
Oh, there we go. Literally just addressing the thing I just said about her voice.
And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity Makoto Naegi?
I see.
It's Junko.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's weird she actually has a neutral personality now when she didn't in the first game. Yeah, exactly. That's what's weird about it to me. It's like, her personality here is, she sounds really weird because she's not imitating or trying to put on an act.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called Alter Ego?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
There she is. There's the Junko I knew from the end of the first
What
game.
AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit!
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive.
You're not smart enough to do that.
And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane! This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world, the one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this bitch is doing. Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima...
Don't be cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered? With the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate? Or I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Yeah, but you can't.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted code. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. Whoops. I think the lead students just become her. Oh. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program. She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching was Jabberwock Park.
I see!
I see!
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wait, what?
Wrong?
Okay.
Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it?
So you're telling me that thing in Jabberwock Park was just bullshit?
It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
There's an achievement in Team Fortress 2 for knocking someone out of a server, getting someone so pissed that they rage quit.
You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Junko pulls out Game Shark and messes with the game.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission.
She's totally me and my friends when we would play Battle Assault 3 on the PS2. That one Gundam fighting game. you could fly in it, but like you would overheat very quickly. So we actually used a Game Shark code to not overheat, because it's like when you fly in that game, you're like a foot above the ground. It's just like an extra mechanic. It's like one of those Dragon Ball games you could fight on the ground and in the sky. And we were just like, the overheat mechanic in this game sucks. So we just used a Game Shark to just completely ignore it.
Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
You know what, Gem? I think that thing you're saying about everyone being her makes perfect sense, because then she's back alive and shit just gets fucked up.
Hey, enough of this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's alive. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey! Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
The Japanese name of this game is Super Danganronpa 2, as a slight hint to the twist, and I'm sad they didn't keep that. Yeah, that would have been great, especially now with it being on a Nintendo platform. Just like, oh, it's Danganronpa, it's Super Danganronpa, Danganronpa 64. I mean, I'm sure, like everyone's told me, Danganronpa V3, beyond just being called that because of the anime, I know that name has significance to the game.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together, so there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I could finally go back. He's right. With this, we could finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? Ooh, I am absolutely saving here. I want to see what happens.
I got it!
That's it! This is Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Remember, you almost fucked up? Wait, I almost fucked up? How? Remember the other options there were the time I noticed Fuyu without his eye patch.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
Were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right?
In the of the person has a different VA, it's Toko's. Oh wow.
That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Why would you design the system like this, Makoto?
Ew, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
He didn't. Oh, right.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted.
I know! They didn't. That's why we thought it would be a smart idea to have the brain function cease if they somehow died in here. Like, what if someone fell forward and just cracked their skull on the floor? That seems like it was intentionally designed into the game. Like, there should be like a trauma lockout function or something.
Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Yep, we knew it. Figured it out.
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered.
Why? That seems like it was intentionally designed to be bad.
It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
Maybe it turned like this to completely move Despair, I guess.
I can play a version of Pico that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkify all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world.
But isn't the world mostly destroyed already? Like, what's the point?
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land will be complete.
What's the, like, also, at that point, you're just kind of killing, you're just gonna be a bunch of Junkos killing each other. Like...
That's Operation Junkofy all mankind in a nutshell. Oh, yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
Yeah, I love how shitty this render looks. It's very clear. This, you know what this looks like? It looks like Bomberman Max 2 on the Game Boy Advance. The opening to that. And that's her point. She's fucking insane. Yeah.
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
No,
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that was it because there was something she didn't do? If so, then the reason was there wasn't enough time. School Trip's rules. She didn't have a real body. Wait, what? School Trip's rules?
I see.
Yeah.
Got it. It's because of the School Trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
So, the rules were protecting us?
She's insane and has skills, but she's not smart. Yeah.
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules.
Couldn't you have just added a rule that said, like, I can overwrite the rest of the rules at any time I please, or some shit like that?
Even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
She's inhuman analytical prowess, yeah.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization.
It's my arc, Morty!
That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
No, not really.
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying and the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
She mentioned, she said she made a comparison about bug spray.
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
What do you think, Kazuichi? Could it be? Is she talking about them right now?
I see! Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
God damn, that's a lot of people crammed into that school just for the reserve course.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once.
By the way, they're all dead in the real world, so don't go looking for them.
That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Hajime's eyes are drawn a bit differently from everyone else's to represent him not being an ultimate. Oh.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game. Even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it all a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs would kill each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here, without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Now it's kind of weird. A way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. Might be that. Save the Makoto.
I see! Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Oh, I see. Hajime's eyes have that slash through them, like a zero. While everyone else just has a circle.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
More like the shit down, huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is not enough people. There need to be 6 people.
See.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Which is exactly why Junko had this many people die. So this couldn't happen.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Well, she is a computer. Hey! We got the whole crew here.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Ah, it's good old douchebag Byakuya.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
Even Human Junko is that insane. That's true. She did have... Well, also, Human Junko, you have to remember that when that whole Killing Game life was going on, you know, she kind of had eyes on everything. It wouldn't be that hard to put stuff together. Not to mention, she probably has people working for her, still, when she was alive.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Moving on.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up, too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
Yep, that's the Byakuya we know and hate, unfortunately.
No, it's probably not just that.
Tragedy. If the Killing School life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
I can't imagine Toko joining the Future Foundation. Unless they were able to, like, get Genocide Jack under control. 15th branch of the Future Foundation. Hey, Whoopsie. How you doing?
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Her involvement is in Ultra Despair Girls. Why am I not surprised?
You said it again!
Just ignore her.
I know of one character that shows up in UDG that they took her as they keep Toko as an intern. I know of one character that shows up in UDG that hasn't been introduced yet.
As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
This messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was referring to.
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
You were introduced to her in the first game. That is true. Through a single CGI, not CGI, single image.
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
They pissed me off not giving us UDG on Switch. You know, I kind of agree. I actually agree with that. I've heard that Ultimate Summer Camp sucks, so I'm probably not even gonna touch it.
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
In other words, you're rebooting the program. Yep.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program.
We're going to be back to our original selves before we enter the program. Lose monocoins. I want to see what that option actually says. I'm gonna lose all my monocoins.
Damn it!
Who cares about that? That's not what this is about.
I see.
You love summer camp? I've heard.
We'll go back to being ultimate despair.
I've heard it's just kind of a longer version of the minigame that you get from the third game, which, and it uses microtransactions, so I don't know.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No! Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end!
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But, like...
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair. When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Recommend I tried it at least once. I never paid a cent and got good cards. I mean, if I ever get to it, I will. I can already tell you, I don't have more Danganronpa planned for streaming right now, just because I've got so much other shit coming out in the near future. I still haven't played No More Heroes 3 and Neo The World Ends With You. Those have been sitting in my collection since they came out, and I have not touched them yet. I'm probably going to do UDG and V3 at some point in the next year or so, but I can't make any guarantees about what I'm doing.
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
If I could stream all day, every day, I absolutely would do more, though. I sneeze, too. 1 sec.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
But will we have the memories of all this?
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
You can see why Makoto's considered the ultimate hope. Even at the worst of situations, he doesn't lose hope.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her, too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, in existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like
Excuse me.
this?
That bit is explained in the anime.
It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
She's trying to psych us out.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
You guys, those who died, Lord Junko, forced shutdown, returned to despair. I like how she drew the Monokuma eye on Hajime. Empty shell of an actual body, erased.
And your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Only 'cause it's true!
Again, getting very meta narrative here.
The school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Does it?
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it?
Who's your daddy
The
and
hint
what does he do?
is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The outcome is the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trigger Happy Havoc is on Game Pass now, I believe. The first Danganronpa. Again, I didn't stream the first one because I've already seen a playthrough of it. I already saw a full playthrough of the first one, and the reason I'm playing the second one right now is because there's a playthrough of the second one I want to watch. $15 to own, and that's about as much as it costs on Switch. V3 is the only one on Switch that's more expensive, but I just got the Decadence collection because it's $60 and you get all 3 games. It's a much better deal than buying them all separately. Question 1. Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? Speak Academy's headmaster? Ultimate Despair, the Future Foundation. I actually don't know. Okay, it was the Hope Foundation. If I finish streaming the entire series and I really want to stream another visual novel and don't have a new one to play, I might eventually stream one. But that's like, I can guarantee you that'd be like years from now. Like years and years. I still have Great Ace Attorney 2 to stream. AI The Somnium Files 2 is coming out sometime this year. And then I also have to stream V3 of Danganronpa at some point. What was the bait used to lure the Future Foundation? Junko herself? Or not the glitch, because it's not a glitch, it's a virus. So it's either the Killings or Junko. It was the Killings. I just realized they make it very obvious, because then you see which one's the correct path, so you can't make the same mistake twice. No, not these. Makoto, what the hell are you doing over there? What did Junko use to force them to watch the Killings? What? Why? Why are we doing wordplay answers now? Surveillance Gamera, Surveillance Caramel. They were like, oh fuck it, we don't have any good fake answers for this one. Makoto just slides right off into the void at the very end.
It's all coming together. Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Byakuya.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We don't need SAO debts, yeah.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
I've watched up to, what is it, the end of the anime that takes place on like the ocean base, and it's okay. SAO definitely gets a little more shit than it deserves, but it's all right. It's just okay, in my opinion. I know some people love SAO and some people fucking hate it. Me, I'm just like, yeah, I watched it and it was an anime.
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know.
Damn.
This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Oh, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair.
I am not upset.
Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty
I'm
fucking
Byakuya
desperate.
Togami.
That's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule. But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The requirement to pass the graduation exam is teacher's final decision.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Okay, we've seen it all. We know what's happening.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
I like how this is very clearly like a condensed version of Kyoko and
We
Byakuya.
run the risk of not being able to go back.
It's just them like pulling out the quick quips.
But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
That was a noise.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
Such
No
devastation.
matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Oh my god, how many more twists do we have here? Let's wrap it up.
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru... Kamakura?
Ah, that name, I've heard it before. The person was called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was A dark day of destruction on the cover of a magazine, the founder of the Academy.
I see! Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder.
Oh, it's placard. I actually didn't know how to pronounce that word, so I kept saying placard.
That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Shit.
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy.
Yes, that was the bloody classroom from the first game.
Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? I am... What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
Oh, what is this? Like, how is this possible now?
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is that Ultimate Hope, right? But Hajime is...
a talentless nobody.
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
How? I'm Izuru Kamakura?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate Hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Wait,
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? It might be Izuru.
It's weird that Hajime actually had dialogue. I'm the Ultimate Hope? Then the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate Hope.
A Hope cultivation plan.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
That must be it. Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
That image of that sprite for Byakuya looks so weird. Like it looks like it's colored in a different style than the rest of the characters. Love that shot of them both. Yeah, because their faces are exactly the same.
Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy.
Ultimate Hope is an amazing talent. To be fair, might be traced over with the new outfit in a weird way. To be fair, Gem, that was what Makoto was called at the end of the first game. He's the Ultimate Hope. Also, Nagito's skill was the Ultimate Lucky Student, and he literally managed to have someone kill him specifically because of his lucky talent. His talent was just luck.
In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See, didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
Now, after many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me.
Okay, so what FF14 raid is this a shitpost for?
But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
Didn't you, like, observe? Yeah, they lobotomized him. Like, didn't they observe his body before putting them in there?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Oh, so he's Izuru in the real world, but he's Hajime here because he lost his memory of having his brain fucked up. That's so weird.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
Glowing eyes. Why do I taste metal in my mouth all of a sudden?
Hajime. He probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Just the thought of having my brain like fucked with physically. It's just like.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 Oh god, I'm glitching out. Excuse me. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talents, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is.
Wow, they really.
You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this. Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
I mean, we were clearly able to do that here.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I could be saved? I see. Oh.
I just need to choose graduate then.
Huh? In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
I'll say this is quite different in tone and stakes than the first game is. Makoto didn't have to worry about that shit.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
Junko's really good at, like, setting up all the dominoes and then just push them all down at the last minute.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Seems like an unwinnable situation, yeah.
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate.
It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't actually lie all that much. She just lays out the stakes at the perfect time to, like, make you feel like absolute shit.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So 2020.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that?
No, don't push any more shit to us.
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
Tony.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories.
Yes, we know this.
And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
Not really, because they're still dead.
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Can we wrap this up now?
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
Damn.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Graduate or shutdown. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to shoot anything.
I can't do it.
Huh? You can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
Alright, just check. There is no alternate ending of any sort, so there is only one
There's
path.
no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem. That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Oh, look, everyone's here.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Yeah, what the
Young
hell?
master, that is a wise call.
Mental pollution.
Forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Oh, this hurts.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
All right! A game...
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Oops. Surging emotions, gentle words, hope should be expected, despair should be ended, bullets should be fired, nothing exists.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master.
Yay! Yes, there's...
And with this, Juke.
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my full...
Just leave the beach... Hey, can I...
Want to be awed by the sun?
I've prepared you a
If you...
Should I begin with a brief...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game.
right?
Ah. was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. I wanted this.
All right!
And with this, the world will...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
This world.
Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up, telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear.
Hey gamer, how you doing?
What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
You love Danganronpa too? Nice! I'm sorry, I'm already almost done with it.
I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
Save him, Chiaki, yeah.
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Got it. This is massage technique.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Ooh, this is creepy.
I have no talent at all.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault.
This is me? Is this really me?
I have no talent at all.
I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not
Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
This is me. So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all.
I was even betrayed by... I don't want to disappear.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the... I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Create the
You should
future.
even be able to create the future.
Wait, what? It didn't work.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will... I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be...
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault.
Oh, I'm supposed to destroy all of them. Okay.
Not mine.
See? You should even be able to create the future.
I have no talent. I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
Even so,
I don't want to sacrifice myself.
even so.
It's not like I'll be appreciated.
Even so,
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Right.
That's why
Plot
you can't
armor.
hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember.
Wow, this is the second game of the month that I played with a Mache sequence.
Everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
It's Blaster Master 02 all over again.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember
I don't like that visual.
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
You can't lose hope!
The memories we made here will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy, will start with.
What is Echo? We turn back into we might be killed by the.
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility.
Yes, the giant penis bullet.
They're both
Hajime is
hope and
hit
the conclusion
puberty.
You can't lose hope!
The memories we made here will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy, will start.
What is Echo? We turn back into we might be killed by the.
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and the conclusion will never.
Oh, I had to do it from the beginning, I guess. It was Hajime's eye.
Wrong.
Yeah.
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future.
Shiny
I will
Hajime.
fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
God, really? We got more of this? Future.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you just. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Yeah, Ultra Instinct Hajime.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future. Damn it! You despair because you yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Shit.
Damn it! You despair because you yearn for hope because you just. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna. If you don't want that, just turn off the game. Even so, you don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I don't understand why I can't break through that part.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you just. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game. Even so, you don't have to look at the hope.
There we go.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Just had to hit it. Oh god, really? Come on.
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no hope.
Yeah, the best of both worlds.
Just give up already.
The ultimate future.
A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything. Any choice is despair. You're not hope. You have no argument. I don't want anything. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything. No, that's wrong. What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this? All of a sudden.
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh?
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make.
There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but... I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it, like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision!
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Whew, lads.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
You guys are mass murderers, though. You understand that, right? No, my mana coins. I shall beat you in the name of hope. Maybe they'll be given another chance to rehabilitate. I mean, yeah, no, that's not the problem.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories.
Excuse me. It's been a
Too
long
sad,
night.
you know?
Ooh, stomach.
But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
Future Arc explains it. Oh, right. Future Arc takes place after 2.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
I think Byakuya saw the ultimate imposter and was like, I believe this man is Byakuya Togami. I do not know who I am anymore.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
I just realized we never really went into the... Well, I guess it's another thing that gets explained in supplemental material. I'm like, we never went into the whole thing about Fuyuhiko's sister.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Mechamaru's still around? Yeah. Mechamaru's still around as a toy. It's not actually him. It doesn't have any of his memories or personality. Well, it does have his personality, it just doesn't have, like, free will. It's really weird. It's not him, though. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere.
The trash bin.
'Cause we're all friends after all.
Sorry. The recycling bin, sorry. On Makoto's desktop. Game over. Giant cell phone. I will say that last, I mean, it was appropriate. Definitely doesn't have the ridiculousness of the first game's final execution. And so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. Well done. Thank you, Jem. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest
looking pretty stylish in that suit.
You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to jail for killing a bunch of people, apparently.
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
That was their jail, yeah.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so
Toko.
Let's go. We must create our own futures, too.
Okay, but why was Nagito's name... But yes, can say it now. Yeah, the future arc after this.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Nice.
My future lies here.
Epilogue, the day before the future. Phew. Oh man, that was cutting it a bit close there. Almost 4 in the morning. Think they got rehabilitation because of their age, maybe? World Ender, wanting to end the world brought upon despair. Yeah. That was pretty good. Definitely enjoyed that a whole lot. Despite how incredibly long and repetitive it was. Oh, Akane was voiced by Romy Park. Nice. They do a lot of familiar voices. They do a lot of like Japanese dub of English cartoon voices. But yeah, this was good. I'm just confused why Nagito's name looks like Makoto's. I guess I could look that up, maybe. It's like I'm afraid of looking up the characters because there's still more spoilers relating to everyone. But yeah, this was fun. This was definitely a fun. How long was I streaming this? 1, 2, 3, about 3 weeks. Yeah, in fact, almost exactly 3 weeks. Because of the writers. I thought there was like an actual reason for it. Wow, so I actually got kind of swerved. The surprise was that there was no surprise. It was just the name. Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. The twists were very good. I'll definitely say there was a lot more towards the end that I did not expect. I'm definitely hooked. I mean, I was hooked from the first game, even if I haven't played it. But yeah, at some point I'll definitely do Ultimate Imposter. Yeah, I want to know more about the Ultimate Imposter. Like, see, this I have to watch Danganronpa 3 now. But before that, I have to play UDG, because UDG uses characters, or Danganronpa 3 is characters from UDG. Yeah, this music's pretty kickin'. But yeah, really nice, really cool. Cool shit. I'm a big fan of visual novels and stuff like this. Again, I love the Zero Escape series, and I know the Uchikoshi, the head writer of that, is friends with the head writer of this series. Also, AI the Somnium Files is co-written by them, I believe. It's written by both of them, and I really enjoyed streaming that. I'm actually going to stream Somnium Files 2 when that comes out at some point this year. They have said it's coming out spring. Nothing to know about the Ultimate Imposter. He doesn't have a personality of his own, hence he has to copy others. He has a good heart, regardless. Oh. Well, I mean, I could tell, because he's a lot nicer than actual Byakuya. Anyway, visual novel plans for the future. Probably nothing anytime soon until Somnium Files 2 comes out. Great Ace Attorney 2 will happen sometime. If I had to guess, I might wait until like a year from the first one, or from a year from when the collection came out, like in July. Then maybe I'll return to it. Though July I do have another game already played, or planned, August rather. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Again, I can't plan out that far in advance. Who knows what might change. But, yeah. AI Somnium Files 2, whenever that comes out. We'll do V3 and UDG at some point in the future. I don't know when yet. Probably not anytime soon. And, yeah. We're still not done with this game, though. There's still extra modes, so I'm probably going to end up doing another stream of this probably soon. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Again, I got held up Monday, so I didn't stream. Originally, I was going to stream, like, for 5 hours on Monday because I had half the day off, but it ended up not happening. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow yet or not. I do want to just finish the post-game stuff in this on stream. Maybe not the Island Life. Maybe, you know what, maybe I will do the Island Life, but I'll do it offline. We'll see how long it takes. Remember, he was the one who tried to prevent any killings to happen, even though he failed. Yeah, he copies Byakuya's personality the most since he feels that's the life most complete. Which is weird, because I feel like Byakuya didn't really... I don't know, whatever. Yeah, game was good. I'm sorry you missed the end. It's fine. I went way too long. I didn't think it was going to take this long. I thought 3 hours would be enough to finish it. But it's been almost 4, and I really need to shut up soon. But yeah, I'll probably do the post-game stuff, like the extra modes, either tomorrow or Thursday and Friday. I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't want to devote more than one more stream. Well, maybe a stream and a half to this. Because I really want to get back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and finish the post-game. Or do the post-game in it. I didn't really do any of the post-game. He plops. Easter egg. Usami strap. Danganronpa if. That's, I believe that's a new mode.
Danganronpa.
Alternate storyline Monokuma lost against Usami. You can read the light novel Danganronpa if, written by that amazing writer. You get a whole-ass book? How long is this? Mukura's there. Is it worth reading this on stream or no? Weirdly, this is the less important novel. Let's do a bounty of bonus artwork that I still need coins to unlock. Oh my god, look at what much shit there is. Do bonus images. PSP version. Buddy, this is Nintendo Switch. We don't talk about the PSP here. Oh my god, look how much there is! Jesus Christ! I don't know if I can handle this much content to unlock. I feel like I have to do this. They actually referenced Danganronpa 0 at one point in game, but it sucks that this one isn't in this. So from the sound of it, it is not worth unlocking. You get a lot of coins from Island Mode. I don't even want to start it right now. Like, I can't. It's too late. So, like, how long does this all take? How long is this shit? Because, like, I don't know if I have the time for that. Legit don't know. Oh well, it's not worth thinking about right now. What matters is that the story is finished, and hey, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. Really, especially since you guys stayed so long. Like, it is way later than usual for me, and I should not be streaming this late. But I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming by. You guys should really get some sleep. If you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/wildabandon. Plenty of people streaming there right now. My auto host will take it to someone once I go offline. I think. I actually don't know how it works. It's really weird. Like, it doesn't seem to be working on channel members. Maybe it's. I think it's actually pulling them from my auto host list and not the channel members. I think I switched it. But hey, you can check my page to see people from the channel that are streaming, and also check out the team page. But you all have a great night. I may see you tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what's going on. What matters the most is the friends we made along the way. Exactly. Exactly. The friends we killed along the way. But yeah, expect more Danganronpa 2 post-game stuff soon. You all have a great evening. I will see you either tomorrow or Thursday. Good night.